Hi guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha and I will be your spiritual advisor for this session. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Scorpio, and it is for the month of December. So the angels that came through for you, first of all, was Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is the angel that helps with being a good parent. It helps with conception of children. If you're trying to adopt or if you're giving birth, it's a good archangel to call on. This archangel also helps in the like arts, basically. So anywhere from like writing to teaching to acting, any of those types of arts or crafts, this angel helps in. Okay, so who also came through for you, or the archangels that also came through for you, was Archangel Azrael and Archangel Haniel. So Haniel is going to help you with your intuitive and spiritual gifts. Also helps with womanly issues. So if you are someone that is getting pregnant or wants to get pregnant or will be giving birth this month, this is a good angel to call upon as well, along with Gabriel. And Archangel Azrael came through for you. So this is the archangel of grief, really. So it's going to help with any losses or grief that you've had. So I am picking up on some heartache, or if you're going to be going through some heartache or things are changing, if the stuff has come to an end, it's a good archangel to call upon as well. Especially like this, like a lot of grief counselors will use that angel. So the stone that was picked for you guys by source is pyrite. This is a good stone if you're trying to call back your power. Traditionally known as fool's gold, this stone also helps against environmental pollution. So they're telling me not only like earthly, but like toxicity within like a situation. Okay, so this is also a good stone if you are feeling kind of lethargic and you need to like call back your power in a sense. If you want to have like a romantic getaway without the kids, they're saying, pyrite along with fire agate and red jasper pyrite, they're saying fire agate, and they're saying, no, not red jasper. You guys just said something else to me. Oh, Carline, they were saying, helps in the bedroom. Okay, let's get into it. So in the first week of December, I'm seeing that you guys are like kind of like the term is crying over spilled milk. So I feel like you're still really engrossed in something that may have happened like in the past. Like I am picking up on possibly like a third party situation. But for some reason, they're also telling me like might not be from this lifetime. But however, you are crying over something that like didn't work out in the past, or you're kind of sulking about it, kind of being like in your feels about it. But it's affecting you because like it's your mindset. So it's going to make you feel defensive, okay? So what you're failing to see though is that there's a partnership for you. So you're focusing on a relationship that didn't work out in the past, perhaps because of third party involvement, and now you're defensive about like opening up again. They're saying so, and they're saying that like you might miss like a partnership because of this. So you also have in your first week here strategic planning, but you also have here that you could possibly be holding on to something too tightly. Oh, okay. So you're holding on to right onto this like this sorrow over this thing that didn't work out because there may have possibly been like some influence in it. And because of this, interesting. So in your first week, okay, so they also, okay, so let me back it up. They want me to talk to you guys about the universe's plan. So you may have a plan, and the universe has a plan. Before we come here, we write these books about our life. And it contains, these books contain every soul does this, like what your Akashic records are, right? It's a great hall of records. So I go there a lot. Um, I've been to, like, I've read a lot of my books, but it basically, the universe, okay, so the Akashic records are a little bit different than your review. So at the end of your life, you have a review. This usually takes place in the angelic realms, okay? This is more like a movie. This is like when you watch footage of your life and you you watch it like on your own, okay? And you see things from like a different perspective. And this is kind of where, like, I'm going to talk a little bit about Egypt now and about your heart being as light as a feather. And I don't know if you know this story, but I believe it was Osiris and his son, but they go to the place where they're judged, basically, at the end of a life. And in Egyptian culture, like I said, your heart needs to be lighter than a feather. So in this like viewing state, you get to rewatch your footage, and then after that, you talk with source about like what you saw. And like a lot of the times, like you're gonna see like how your actions like played out to other people as well, and like what they caused. Like you're gonna see things that you didn't see when you were on this earth's plane. And that is all part of like the lesson. And then after, you talk with source about like what you learned from that life, okay? And that all gets recorded into a book per se, and that goes to the Hall of Records. So that's the actual review part. And then when you go to your Hall of Records, which you can access through like meditation, I've been to Hall of Records that are more angelic. I've been to ones that literally they like look like a library, and there is just, depending on how old your soul is, like there's just a lot of books. And then you can ask your guide that's with you in the meditation to show you what book it is that you need to know something about, and then they will give you this book. For people, it could play out differently. Like it all depends on like your gifts as well, or like especially like your zodiac, because zodiac signs have different gifts. So this information, you can then like either like you play it out like a movie, or maybe like you might read it, or they might just give you like a scene that you most need to learn from. So for some of you, you may benefit from going back to your Akashic records. But for some of you, you may have gone back to your Akashic records and you may be holding on to something that isn't even like isn't even in this lifetime anymore. So I don't know why they wanted me to explain all that to you guys, but they did. And I think it's because like, so you may have also felt left out in the cold, or you may be actually making someone else feel left out in the cold in the first week of December. And I'm strongly picking up, because they made me tell you guys all that it could be past life related. Now, this is going to be different for everyone, but I have like two people that they're giving me here. So for okay. Okay. For some of you, there's one type of person and there's another type of person. For some of you, there's one person and you perceive them a certain way, but they could also have other aspects of their personality. Okay? now I'm going to describe these people. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. So forget about male and female, but this is someone who is abundant. This is someone who is a good homemaker, probably owns their own business. This person's going to make a good mother or is a good mother. This person knows how to create their own wealth and abundance. Like they can make, literally, they're telling me like this person can make something out of literally nothing. I live in Canada and we have snow. And they're telling me that this person can literally make things out of snow. But like lots of things. Like they can make it look pretty. They can dazzle it up with like they can turn it into water. Like they're just telling me like this person, like it's just very easy for them to create abundance out of nothing. And they're solid and they're stable and they're nurturing and they're loving and they're fertile. And then there is the Emperor. So could possibly be an Aries. And the other one could possibly be an Earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't get too hung up on the signs. I like to describe the people because like they're telling me and like they're showing me these people. So yeah, so this Emperor like is very powerful, extremely powerful, has like this presence and like air about them, and people like look at this person as powerful as well. They are also very abundant, but they don't misuse their power. They're telling me, okay, like this person like uses it to like they're telling me like help animals, like help people, like educate, like authority, like ruler, leader. This person's a leader. Oh my goodness, this person's a leader. Okay, yeah, so like I'm not like talking about like leader of the pack, like I'm talking like world leader. Okay, so for some of you in the first week here, oh my gosh, we're only on the first week, Scorpio. Okay, so on the first week here, you could be potentially blocking yourself from that person, or you could be holding on to some regret with a type of person like that. You could be leaving that type of person out in the cold, or they may have left you out in the cold. They're giving me different scenarios for different people. Um, but they really want you to move past that, okay? Because they don't want that to hinder you. So in your second week of December, there's going to be someone returning from your past. And this may not be, once again, I'm feeling a lot of past life with this reading. This could be someone from a past life, not necessarily someone from the past in this life. Could be, but I'm strongly hearing past life. So they may even want to offer you a gift. They may even actually have like a gift for you. I'm hearing like it's not something like big. It's like something super sentimental, which almost like the Scorpio like actually like prefers that, like because it's so thoughtful and like it like they're showing me like it hits like your heart chakra, like that like that's how someone feels about you, or like that's like that they would take the time, or like that they would know that, or like it's just something that's super thoughtful. Like, I don't think it's anything that's like really expensive. It's just like really thoughtful. I mean, and Christmas is coming up. Like this is December, so depending on where you are in the world and what you celebrate, that could have something to do with that because that is in your second week. Um, and this brings this like renewed like hope and faith to you, and like the star, like you have the star here. So this is like hope, faith, optimism, but they're also telling me like follow the star. Like they're talking to me about the star. This person could be your star. You wished upon a star. Okay. You do have though in this second week, once again, like I said, like don't block yourself because you do have some sort of like um there's like a little bit of like negative influence, but you may have like walked away from this person in the past, or you may consider like walking away from them to maybe like follow a star, but the universe is saying you're gonna miss your cup. They're saying that like you could possibly like miss your cup by doing that. Um and yeah, like there's gonna be someone at the end of the second week in December that is very magical. They're very passionate. They're very fiery. Like I said, could possibly be dealing with a fire sign here. So Aries, Leo, Sag. And you are going to be in Sagittarius season. But this person, like, they have like, some people might consider this person a little hyper, but like they're a mover and a shaker. Like they get things going. They don't dilly dally. Like they're a boss. They're a ruler. They can easily like get people, not like get people to do what they want, but like people listen to what this person has to say. Like I said, it's like their presence, like their air. But this person knows that they have like all the tools. Like they know that like who they are, and I think that is also maybe that what makes them like so attractive. Um, but for some reason, you guys are thinking about leaving this person out in the cold or walking away from them. I mean, for some of you, it could be the like reverse. Like maybe this person left you out in the cold and you know, you want to walk away from it, but you still have some like faith and hope and optimism. So moving into the third week of December, you do have the Chariot card here, which tells me obviously there's going to be like movement forward, but I'm hearing that someone may be purchasing like a new vehicle, and you will get like the financing for that, they're like it will get like approved. Um, and I hear that someone is strongly moving towards so for some of you, you're dealing with an earth sign, right? You're dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I feel that that person wants to make movement towards a union with you. Um, but yeah, I'm strongly picking up on this car. So for a lot of you, you may be getting like a new vehicle in the third week of December. Um, for others, there's just going to be movement forward in finances as well. Okay, I do see like a financial offer coming through that also ends in like a union. Like it's very like you finally are like content, like you're happy, you're feeling peaceful, like this is kind of like everything like you've dreamed of. But then you have the Three of Swords here. So you have it's interesting to have the Four of Wands and the Three of Swords right beside each other. Like one is about like union and like a happy partnership, and the other one is about like heartbreak and a breakup. So okay, so for some of you, you might be ending a union as well, they're saying. Some people may be ending like a union and walking away from something, and some of you are walking toward the union. Maybe for a lot of Scorpios, maybe there was some sort of like third party situation and you kind of had to choose someone or something, or you had like options. But there is going to be like balance again, and I feel like this balance is going to be with this person that you think is very like abundant and they're saying youthful. But this person that is like abundant, grounding, nurturing, this person really likes to be out in nature too. You're gonna find this. They're showing me like a person and like they're like standing in like nature and like birds like come and land on them and like there's like it's like literally like oh shoot. Um it's literally like Cinderella and like the bluebirds like coming to dress her. Like that's how like the animals look at this person. And I think people do like people also see this person as very, very abundant. This person also has something to offer. They have something to offer that can really like balance things. They are saying that if you are approaching someone like this, you may need to, like balance the scales. You may need to adjust your plan a little bit. You may need to be honest about some heartbreak if you do want a union with this person. Anyways, in the last week of December, I see that it's very successful